Today we have something very, very special and different and unique for you guys to go ahead and actually walk through with us today. We're gonna be walking through one of the new houses I have just purchased, okay, as an investment property to showcase to you guys how I'm actually diversifying my income, what I'm doing with the money I make online, and how I'm actually investing as well in these current times with all this crazy stuff going on. Also, ladies and gents, if you stick around until the end of the video, we'll also be giving you a full tour and walkthrough as to what the property looks like, what we'll be doing to the actual house, and how we plan to make this a phenomenal investment as well with an extremely high cap rate on that real estate property. So definitely stick around until the end, leave a like in the video as well, hit that notification bell, and make sure you stay around for the entire video as well, because it's going to be some high-level investment content for you guys coming straight from myself and what I'm doing behind the scenes with the money that I make from online marketing. What do you say we go ahead and hop on the golf cart and head to the other house?
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so we're actually headed over to the other property. We're actually taking the golf cart because my current house is actually very close to the property we just acquired, which is phenomenal. So we're taking a quick drive. Okay, ladies and gents, we are here at the actual property, and guys, come on in, welcome. It's one of the main things and reasons that I was actually attracted to this property, of course, was the lakefront view. One of the main things here in this specific community is that only select properties actually have the lakefront actual view. Many of the properties are just totally on land and have no actual lake, like I've mentioned. Now, what's cool about this is a lot of people who are looking for rentals, okay, this is a high-end community, more of the upper scale country club type folk, right? These people are gonna wanna have a very relaxing time and very zen-filled morning, zen-filled afternoon and night as they live here, right? Especially for rental experience. We're looking to create not just a rental property, but a full-on incredible rental experience where the actual tenants going to love living here, and ultimately they'll have a phenomenal time while they reside here, because it's going to be including many different things, not only incredible lake view, but also really, really cool fruits like banana trees in the backyard. We also have guava right over here in the side of the house as well. We also have star fruit as well, and mangoes and avocados in the front yard also, which is really cool. So nonetheless, okay, not just the fruits, not just the lake, there's other cool portions about this property as well that led me to want to go ahead and acquire it. Starting with the actual community as well. The community here is phenomenal, right? And it's one of the most sought after communities in this area in South Florida, which is really cool. Now, when you're looking into real estate, right, a lot of people will always say it's about location, location, location. And that definitely is the truth, especially in Florida right now with 1,000+ families moving here a day is huge. New York, New Jersey, all these kind of, other states are looking at Florida and saying, hey, the prices over there are much cheaper there. You also get more favorable tax benefits and financial actual rulings for the tax code, which is really cool. And things out here were cheaper. So ever since all the lockdowns happened in Jersey, New York, etc., everyone started moving out here to Florida, where it was a bit more free, right, and a bit more ultimately, open rather than the other states. And what's cool about that is the fact that now there's all these people moving to Florida. When people are paying more money in New Jersey and New York, they're saying, hey, that's cheap for a property like that in Florida compared to what I'm used to in New York. So it's important to understand the differences between the sentiment of people who are buying in New York and New Jersey and then who are moving to Florida as well. They're buying up the properties down here. People are very strong with cash offers. I think it's one of the strongest actual market sentiments in terms of cash offers in a long while, which is great. So people are coming in, buying in cash and buying up properties here in South Florida. I was very lucky to get my hands on one of the properties out here, okay, enabling myself to actually begin to create a nice fleet of rental experiences here in this actual community. So, ladies and gents, what have we done to go ahead and actually make the home move-in ready and absolutely turnkey and a beautiful rental experience? I'm about to walk you through it right now, and bear with me with the echo as well if you guys could. So as you guys can see here, we have a completely remodeled kitchen, which is really nice, full white countertops, which is really nice. Okay, definitely fits the whole white vibe in the home, being very wide open concept. And we also have the first thing that we've actually done, we've actually painted all of the walls a light gray color to go ahead and have a very relaxing, but not too intrusive actual coloring to go ahead and obviously have a very light vibe in the main portion of the home. As you can see here, we have gray walls when you have the white ceiling. This used to be the color of the actual walls before. We actually went ahead and sanded down this entire wall. It was more ruffled up with more of the indents on a lot of these walls that are in this community that was once here. We've also went ahead, as you can see, every wall in here does have that gray paint, okay, which is really awesome. And on these beams also, you can see the fact that each beam has the same actual hue or same color as the gray that the walls have also. When we first actually acquired the home, the walls did need some work. There were some marks, some scuffs, and it wasn't painted the color that I would actually like, or my renters would like either. So we've actually managed to go ahead and replace all the paint, obviously repaint the whole interior of the house, which is awesome. and obviously do the beams as well, which is nice. One of the things as well I want to show you guys that we did is if you actually flip it around right here, this was all ruffled as well. It kind of made the home look a bit old. And now this is all very smoothed out, okay, with sheetrock, and ultimately just looks extremely, extremely classy and modern. We also replaced all of the actual lights in the interior of the home as well, which is really good. A lot of these lights were older, so we managed to go ahead and replace them, which was very nice. It actually brings the house to life much more, makes it feel homey with this, nice type of actual light that comes down, which is really cool. And as you can see, from every portion of the home, you could see that entire lake view, right? That's one of the most incredible things is this house was built with an open concept floor plan with the actual beams in the ceiling, so you can actually see the lake view from any corner of the house. That's one of the greatest points of this home is the view that you get, whether you're sitting down in the main room as you drink some coffee or have a newspaper, right? But you're actually looking out at this incredible $1 million view every single time you sit down, no matter where you are. And that's worth a lot to people. It's actually a common known statistic that most people, okay, are more relaxed when they live near or on the water, which is really cool. So the person who actually lives here will be able to have an incredible, incredible oasis vibe as they live literally on the water of the lake, which is awesome. As you can see over here, we have a nice little kind of extra added on room, maybe an office or more of dining room area for a lot of people to go ahead and enjoy themselves, maybe a bit of an extra room to go ahead and have a sit down or an extra TV or something like that. Definitely useful space there. And we also completely tore down the bathroom, redid all the bathrooms, by the way, all new toilets, all new countertops, and all new actual appliances in here as well, which is really cool. If you take a look on in here, we actually have brand new toilet, brand new sink, faucet, everything. We actually took down all of the mirror that was in there, as well as wallpaper, and we repainted it the same colors as the actual interior of the home, which is really awesome. It has a very, very nice, consistent vibe with the actual interior of the home, which is obviously the point to match. We've also matched the countertop right along with the actual color of the paint as well. And like I've mentioned, we also completely painted the interior of the bathroom to go ahead and just be extremely clean and essentially be totally redone along with the countertops and toilet, etc. Everything in there brand spanking new, which is awesome. Now, we'll go ahead and bring it over here. We actually have speakers up here, which are really cool. It works throughout the entirety of the home. And what happens is you can literally listen to your favorite, whoever artist, as you're sewing in your house, as you're gaming in your house, as you are enjoying yourself, as you look at the incredible lake view. So definitely lots of high perceived value points and value adds here in this home specifically, which is one of the main reasons that it's an incredible actual property to have, because you'll get high quality tenants who can pay high quality rent, who could go ahead and want to live a high quality life. And that's exactly what this home is for. It's for someone looking for a bit of an extra experience when they're living somewhere in Florida and they want to have that entire experience brought in the comfort of their own community and gated actual area, which is awesome. We'll look into the masters first, which is really cool because as you can see, as soon as you walk in, you have an incredible, incredible view of the lake as well. Okay, so if you have your bed here, you wake up in the morning, you're feeling stressed out, you got anxiety, you got some stress, you wake up, you see the view, you automatically get distressed, right? Like I said, water relieves stress, which is awesome. So anyone who's a high-level marketer, high-level entrepreneur, high-level businessman, high-levels, anyone, right? This is going to be a great home for you to go ahead and obviously remain relaxed in and just, feel homey a lot, which is great. As you can see here, we also have the beams painted the same actual gray hue that we did in the main room also. As you can see, this whole wall was actually a mirror before. We completely tore it down, took off the wallpaper on the entirety of the actual room, and then repainted it with this incredible gray coloring, which is awesome. Over here, we have the dual washroom area, which is really cool, very unique, sleek, and clean, which I absolutely love. And we'll go this way and make our way to the other wing of the house. As we go over here, we'll take a look at the bathroom as well, which is really, really cool. Also, brand new toilet, same exact countertop as the kitchen, which is really nice. Very good actual bathroom area for guests or whoever you have staying at this home. And we also have the office area as well, which you could build an office out of, or an extra bedroom, which is really cool. As you can see, the golf cart outside, our means of transportation. And overall, this is totally repainted as well, and also totally redone with all the appliances in here to go ahead and be proper and totally working, which is phenomenal. You walk in here, you automatically have an incredible kind of sunlight view where the sunlight drenches the interior, so it definitely feels open, modern, and exciting as well, with great energy, which I'm very excited about because I love having the actual front view. As you guys can see here, it's very, very low trim. You have the whole sky kind of come in, and it definitely gives really, really great natural lighting to this room as well as some of the other rooms as well, which a lot of people really appreciate. So come over here, we'll go ahead and walk into the other actual room, the other bedroom. Right in here, we have this one specifically, right? Very Classic bedroom. As you can see here, we have a very nice view of the outside, which is great. We're actually redoing all of the landscaping. Every piece of landscaping on this property will be completely redone, okay, especially the front yard. We're removing that huge 30-year-old tree. It's coming down. Okay, we're putting some palm trees in there and redoing the entire front yard. It's going to be beautiful. I'll show you guys some updates when we have it as well. But as we have in here, again, the same exact paint, like I've mentioned several times, in the entirety of the home, which is great. We stripped all the wallpaper and repainted everything perfectly. And as you can see, it's a very nice gray hue, just like in the other portions of the home as well, which allows us to obviously have a very, very relaxing, zen-filled vibe as whoever resides in this actual spot, which is really good. So let's go ahead and show them the view of the lake when they're walking through the actual hallway, which is great. That's one of the main things of this house, guys. You actually have the ability to see the lake really wherever you are as you walk through the home, which is awesome. So beautiful lake there. And as you kind of cut the corner here, you're automatically greeted with that $1 million lake view that just keeps you relaxed and ultimately helps you understand as well why lakefront and waterfront properties are worth more than other houses. Is because you don't get this view like anywhere else. Now I know you guys want to see the garage as well, so here it is. Okay, this is a 2-car garage, and as you can see, I have my beautiful Bugatti Veyron sitting pretty right inside the actual garage, ladies and gents. I actually put on these new slick tires. And you know what we like to do? We like to go ahead and drift in the Bugatti. So we got nice slicks on the back, guys, which is really good. But overall, this is an actual 2-car garage with an actual side entrance for golf cart, which is really, really phenomenal. And you know, obviously people who are living here are going to be very serious about their cars, right, and want to have a great place to go ahead and keep them for safekeeping. I was actually living in a condo overlooking New York City when I lived in Jersey, right, over in Edgewater, and I didn't have a garage. I had an overpass, right, where I just parked my car underneath, and I hated it. I didn't like it. So I definitely know the value of having a garage when you're renting a property, because it's definitely worth it. So ladies and gents, why do I feel like I have to do this? Why do I feel like I have to buy properties and then go ahead and create investment vehicles out of them after going ahead and redoing them and renovating them to be absolutely flawless or damn near flawless? Well, the whole reason is, ladies and gents, as you're aware, the US dollar is very, very iffy. We don't know where it's going over the next few years. Now keep in mind as well, going out and buying a house randomly without much research, information, or knowledge about it is going to definitely be a hard process that could end up costing you a ton of money. But if you're buying smart, you're buying great value, something that checks all the boxes, something at a great price below fair market value, even in an inflated market like this, you have to make sure you're getting a phenomenal deal. There's always deals out there no matter where you are. Specifically, I'm down here in South Florida making these moves because I know how many people are continually moving here and how many people will continue to continually move here as well. So I'm putting my chips that Florida will continue to grow and how Florida will definitely have that higher end value feel, especially in the pricing of the homes, because a lot of people are realizing that this is real value compared to other places as well that were charging much more money for the same or lesser homes as well as real estate property. Now it's important to realize those things. The only reason I pulled the trigger here, ladies and gents, is because I knew I was getting a phenomenal deal below market value, okay, and I was also going to get a phenomenal cap rate as well from my actual renters. And that's why I'm putting so much work and money and time investment into this property, because I'm going to be utilizing this to actually serve incredible high-end renters who want to live in an incredible oasis here in South Florida in one of the most respected actual communities. And it's phenomenal that we know this because we're willing to go above and beyond, because we know we're going to get that higher cap rate, okay, comparing our rent, our monthly rent, to our actual purchased value of the property. So keep that in mind, okay? Your cap rate should be around 7%. It's a solid cap rate. Okay, this cap rate is, you know, near 10, 11+% as well, which is really, really great. Okay, now with that being said, I want you guys to understand that there's a lot of people who are into real estate, a lot of people who know really, really great things. And I would say definitely get involved and learn about it, okay, and actually start to look around at how you can make the most of it as well. I personally like real estate because I can focus on my main companies online and then go ahead and invest into hard assets that make that real money come to life. We do all this online work, online missions, and have so many online successes that we have to be able to go ahead and keep the dollars, okay, and be smart with our money financially, okay, so we don't end up losing it or having it devalued by the crash of the US dollar. Lots of variables are going on in this world, okay, and you have to be able to protect yourself with many different types of assets. Not saying put all your money into e-commerce or put all your money that you make from e-commerce into real estate, but definitely be diversified. Diversification is going to help you actually remain ahead of the game, okay, while some of your investments are flourishing and some of them aren't so much, okay, this is going to keep you averaged out and really true to what you actually want to do and progress moving forward without having to worry about losing a lot of your worth overnight or over the next few months. So I'm saying definitely realize that the US dollar, we don't know what's going to go on with it. And a lot of my friends, my advisors, and myself included, okay, tons of successful people are putting their money into hard physical assets still, because I personally don't see inflation stopping over the next few years. Okay, I feel like it's going to be a lot longer than the Fed is telling us. They're saying it's transitory, right? That means it's something that's going to undo itself. And while that might be true, we don't know how long it will take for that to actually happen. Okay, and as you've seen, inflation I think is at a 40-year high, right? Lots of crazy things going on that have never happened before in this world, and we have to be sure to protect ourselves. So even though we're great at making money online, we're great at building businesses online and scaling them, we have to be able to be good at also keeping the money that we make so we could go ahead and start to actually continually invest into our businesses to scale them even further, and also be able to live a grand, happy life as well without worrying about our dollars being devalued every single day. And that's ultimately why I actually bought this property. Like I've mentioned, I'm also into stocks, I'm also into crypto, right? But I'm also into real estate as well for those exact reasons. It's important you guys understand that as you move forward and start making great money or making more money and scale your business huge, please do your best to diversify into great asset classes that will protect your wealth, protect your money, and help you make more income. You should be spending your hard-earned dollars on buying cash flow. So, ladies and gents, hopefully you've gotten an incredible idea as to how I'm actually moving forward with some real estate investments and actually what I'm doing behind the scenes as we run and operate our companies to go ahead and protect ourselves from inflation and from the crash of the dollar as well. As many people are potentially concerned about this with everything going on in the world, you have to protect yourself with your investments as well as making sure that you're not 100% fully in cash if you plan on keeping that purchasing power throughout the next few years. So, ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this video and got value from it, please go ahead and leave a like on the video as well. It really helps out the channel. Hit that notification bell and leave a comment down below as well. And I'll see you guys on the next actual video.